So text number 60. What is that which every human being wants in life? So sarvesham anukulataya vedaniyam sukham. Anukula, favorable. So happiness or sukha is favorable to all. So that which is favorable to all, nobody says I don't want happiness. Everybody says I do not want dukkha. But everybody says I want sukha. So sarvesham anukulataya vedaniyam is sukha, is the definition of sukha. So everybody wants to have it. Now you can see that the Atma had got two states. No? One state is that it is baddha, is suffering because of this body, because all anubhava occurs here only. So baddha avastha is one state of the self. So every one of us has got two states. One is the original state and the one is conditioned state. Condition is this body. So when you are conditioned by this, then you are baddha. And you should be free from this. Then mukta. And all our journey in life is directed towards that. So the question is that everybody wants to go back to its original form. And this journey of going back to its own form is the journey of spirituality. Spirituality teaches you to discover your form. So you are in a conditioned form now. And so you are suffering. You should go back to your deconditioned form. In Yoga Sutra, it has been said in so many words. Drashtuhu swarupe avasthan, swarupa, its own form. Now if you take this, whether it is Advaita or it is Dvaita or it is Nyaya, what difference does it make? In Nyaya, Mukti is what is Mukti? The self will go back to its own form. That's all. So what is Jnana? Jnana is Guna. Atma is Dravya. In Nyaya, Atma is Sukha is Guna. It will be in the Atman. Dukkha is Guna. It will be in the Atman. So, Buddhi, Sukha, Dukkha, Ichha, Dvesha, Prayatna, Dharma, Adharma, all these are residing where? In the Atman, in the self. I should be free from this. These gunas, they are not Nitya, they are Anitya. So buddhi is anitya, ichha is anitya, pratna is anitya, all these are anitya. So I will go back to the form of dravya. So whether you go back to the form of dravya or you go back to the form of Chaitanya, in that state what is the difference? Will you have any sukha dukkha bodha in that state of mukti? The Advaitins also will not have. Naiyayikas also will not have. Why tension? Simply because the Naiyayikas have called Atma as Dravya. My God! So you call Atma as Chaitanya, but do you have any feeling at the Muktavastha? If you have feeling, then you are not. If you have feeling that you are not Mukta. In feeling means there should be Dvaita. So no Advaita. So Nayayika also doesn't have feeling. The Advaitins also do not have feeling. So Advaitins Atma also is Dravya. So, so I should go back to my deconditioned form. There is only I will also not have. So I should not have this Sharira. Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani, Jatare Shayanam. This should not happen with the Advaitins, should not happen with the Naiyayikas. This is the headache of the creator. You need not worry about it. So, the point that I wanted to say was this. So, Nitya Sukha, whether it is possible or not. Nayayika denies this. Will it be there for Advaitin? But they say that the Atma itself is Ananda. You see, these are all names now. Ananda. Ananda, Anubhava should be there for Ananda. No? Will there be Ananda Anubhava in Muktavastha? So you call it Chaitanya, you call it Ananda, you call it sweet. Saundarya, whatever name you give, no? Will it make any change? If the Dvaita is not there, so experiencer is not there. Is not so. And the outcome of experience is Ananda. Outcome of an experience should be Ananda, no? So who is there to experience Ananda? Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. Once you know, you become the same. Once you are the same, then who is having feeling of what? So you call Atma as Ananda. You call Atma as Chaitanya. You call Atma as Jnana. Or you call Atma as Dravya. Now this, so far I say everything okay. So Ananda, good. Chaitanya, so nice. Eh? Jnana, oh wow. Dravya, because you are thinking Dravya like Prithvi, Jal, etc. Bhuta, matter, no? But then if the Atma is that Dravya, then why Atma is counted separate from Prithvi? 9 Dravyas you have counted, no? Prithvi itself is Atma, then Gandha should be here in the earth. Is different or not? Is water Atma? Is fire Atma? Then why are you so much troubled? Is Akash Atma? Okay, let me go for something very all pervading. Is time Atma? Is Akash Atma? Is this Atma? So then these are all Dravya, no? And different from this there is an Atma and we call it Dravya. What problem? So by giving the name Dravya and not counting them in these 6, 7, it is a special kind of a Dravya where jnana can occur, ichha can occur, desire can occur. So buddhi, sukha, dukkha, ichha, all this can occur only here. Such Dravya is Atma. Calling it Dravya. So your samskara is such, dridha. Right from childhood, you have been told, you are Atma, you are Chaitanya, you are Ananda Deva Kallivani Bhutani Jayante. So Ananda, you are Ananda. But the moment I say that it is Dravya, but not Prithvi, not Jala, not Akasha, not Vayu, not this, not this, not this, you are equating it with Prithvi. The moment I say Dravya, you say it is Prithvi. You think matter. And you are troubled. I am not troubled. He said, okay, I have one original form of mind. Nayayika is telling now, Nayayika. Deconditioned state I have. That is the real state. As long as I am in that state, I have no problem. But the moment I become conditioned, when I am conditioned, when Sharira comes, and then all difficulties start emerging. Sukha, dukkha, ananda, all this ananda, here ananda. Only this much ananda is known to me also, to Advaitins also, no? The ananda which is realized by getting a good food. That ananda is also known to Advaitin also. That ananda is also known to Nayayika. So this ananda, anubhava, here is the only realm of ananda that is known to all of us. Nayayika's argument is this. So that ananda is also acceptable to us. But is that ananda the ananda of your own form? When you say Atma is Ananda, is that Ananda of eating a good food? Huh? So, other than this Ananda, which you talk of as your own form, Who has told you? Have you experienced that? Who has experienced this Ananda? Sukham aham asvapsam nakinchit avedisham. Oh, such a nice sleep I had. I enjoyed Ananda. Nayayika also will, if he sleeps well, he will also get up and say the same thing. Beyond this Ananda, there is some Ananda which is your form. You are accepting it on the basis of descriptions of Upanishadic sentences. Your approach is top-down approach. Our approach is down to top. So you assume there is like this, something like this. So you begin from the Upanishad. Accept that this is your form. So this kolahala is only for that. As a matter of fact, when you compare these two, what you find? That in that state of mukti, both talk mukti. These fellows also talk about mukti. Down top wala and top down wala also talk of mukti. Both are talking of mukti. And what are they telling? That in that state there will be no feeling. If there is no feeling, what is the question of Ananda? Being the object of your feeling. There is no experiencer. So object of experience, experiencer, the process of experience, nothing remains, no. That is Charvaka. That is view of Charvaka. Oh. So, I was telling something different. You broke my thought process. Okay.
Sir, but this Anand which you are telling, that is Sharirik Anand.
This Ananda, no. But that Ananda Anubhava, other Ananda, which is you are Ananda. That Ananda Anubhava, are you going to have? Anubhava, when you are going to become Mukta, that is my question. Maybe then, this also maybe. Then we do not know, still we talk.
Because we have not reached that level of mukti, so we don't know.
So we believe, no, just wait. So we just believe and that's remain in belief. This is what I am telling, top to bottom, that's all. We can talk in words. Do you have this Anubhava now? I am just telling you that you believe in that and remain in that belief. You have accepted that you have no Anubhava, but you want to hold that. What is this? This is a belief. So from top you are coming. And who has told all this? The Upanishads. So Upanishads are telling that there is some entity called Ananda, called name given Ananda. Even that cannot be named, the Upanishad says. Avang manaso gochara. This is Upanishad. Even naming of that is not possible. You read Vedanta Sangraha of Rama Raya Kavi. I had told you, I think this. It's a beautiful, simple explanation of Advaita. So beautiful. These questions have been raised and answered. So we have to, if I have to talk, I have to bring Dharma Dharmi Bhava. So name also I have to give, Brahma. So Brahmatva I have to accept. Anandatva I have to accept as a dharma. But these things are not there, no. So we assume, we believe. That's all. So when I say that you believe, why are you angry? Why do you get excited? It's a fact that you believe. In AI is just pointing out that you start with that belief and you have decided to wait. Then when we will be elevated to that level, okay. Then AI's approach is altogether different. I am not imposing this on you. I am just telling you what you are, what we are. Our approach is. So we start analyzing our experience. Because this is only accessible to me, not only to me, to everybody with whom I talk. So if I talk of a sukha, which is anitya sukha, everybody understands that this is anitya sukha. So if somebody start talking about nitya sukha, it will be a problem for me. Either I will have to believe that there is nitya sukha, then I start from top to. So they say that nothing called nitya sukha. So sukha is not nitya. But everybody wants sukha. Ananda is not nitya, but everybody wants ananda. This is one of the arguments for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That why do we, many philosophers have taken this issue for understanding that this ananda is anitya, but assumed ananda is nitya. And they say that because we all want ananda, invariably, without an exception, our nature itself should be ananda. This is an argument. We have a leaning towards ananda. Why? Because in essence we are ananda. This is understandable. We have a tendency towards ananda. We want sukha only. So sarvesham vedaniyam sukham. Everybody wants sukha. Because I myself am of nature of sukha. This becomes understandable, no? Then it comes within closer to our daily experience. Yes, really, why always I want sukha? Why it is that never I want dukkha? Because I am of that nature of sukha, I am of that nature of ananda, therefore always I enjoy that. So I am by nature, I am bliss, by nature I am ananda. So sat, chit, ananda. This is how the explanation goes in this way. So from top, we bring to the level of our experience and we try to understand that this might be the case. Nayayikas are altogether different. They start from the ordinary experience and go on analyzing and think that the journey must end somewhere when we discover our own self. And what is that self? That state should be such that it should be nirguna. And this buddhi, sukha, dukkha, ichha, dvesha, all these are guna. Guna should reside in dravya. I am a dravya. Gone. Dravya, but I am not Prithvi, I am not Jala, I am not Akasha, I am not Vayu, I am not time, but I am Dravya. I hope you are getting what I am pointing towards, something very deep. I am Atman. I will be in that state. So tada, at the time of mukti, drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. This is acceptable to Nyaya, is acceptable to Yoga, is acceptable to Advaita, Everybody will accept this. He will go back to his own form, that's all. That form, I call it Dravya, you call it Chaitanya. What does it matter? If we start thinking this way, then perhaps our agitations will be less. Otherwise, Hastina Tadhyamanupi Nagachet Deva Mandiram. Even if the elephant chases you, no, that Deva Mandiram instead of Deva, you may go on substituting. Whose Mandira? So he should not enter that temple, man should not enter this simple temple. All these problems arise because of that. So once you have this kind of a canvas for thinking, then you are at ease, at peace. Because your goal also is the same, my goal also is the same. After reaching that goal, I am also in the same state, you are also in the same state. Tatra ko mohaha kashokaha ekatvam anupashyatah. Once you have identified that, the goal is this. What is the tension, root of any tension? So the Nayayika is providing you a methodology to be in peace and don't get agitated. Name is immaterial. You call water by some other name in Kannada. In Bengali you say Jala, you say Niru. Is it the same? No, not different. So whether it is Dravya or it is Chaitanya, what does it matter? Okay. Oh, so I say only no, then I will take some other other direction. I will not respond. Many things we say. We say that Atma is many. There are reasons for that. So try to get acquainted with those grounds, that why these people are forced to accept such division. And then you will have no problem of no agitation of any kind. You will also enjoy and you will also allow others to enjoy. Both will happen simultaneously. And let this happen. So this methodology should be made available to everybody. Anyway, so what is Sukha? Sukha is that entity which is liked by everybody and everybody wants it. That's all Sukha.